Good.
Okay. Dean Elgar is here. Dean, congratulations on that innings. I know it's been a bit of a stop-start season for you for various reasons, but you must have been delighted with that.
Yeah, nice to get a score. Season hasn't really gone my way personally. Been a bit frustrating in that sense, but nice to get a score this game so far. And yeah, we're in a pretty good position, I think, going into tomorrow. Don't know what the weather has got in store for us, but can't control that. But yeah, we've got a good lead, and I'm pretty sure we feel we can set them something and bowl them out. So yeah.
And of course, I suppose the really key partnership there was with Matt Critchley, who's been in great form, and I thought you complemented each other very well, because he took any pressure off you with the way he was playing, scoring very quickly, and he's in great form at the moment.
Yeah, he played a brilliant innings, I thought. Came with a really good game plan, good intensity, just allowed me to carry on my merry way, stay in my bubble. So yeah, but he's had a good season for Essex, and hopefully it's not the end for him this season, because he's been batting very well in that really tough position of ours at number 5, and yeah, nice to see him kick on and get a nice 100.
We noticed Matt Potts, obviously an England bowler, started to get a bit of movement out there as the cloud cover came in, and actually, of course, you got an edge soon after. Did you feel the conditions were changing a little bit at that time?
It's always going to be tricky. Duke ball, a little bit overcast. The wicket always had something in. It's had something in now for 3 days. The ball sideways movement, not much in the air, but off the wicket definitely. The wicket is still creating divots, which shows that there's a bit of moisture under the grass. So yeah, hopefully those things can work in our favour come our time to bowl. But Potsy, I thought, was a massive stand-up bowler for them. Obviously he's been a season campaigner for Durham, and awesome fast bowler. So yeah, he's definitely one of those that keeps you on your toes every ball.
Well, I don't know what the plan is, but I imagine Essex won't be batting too much longer, and you'll be handing over to the bowlers. Unfortunately, of course, Shane Snater with his injury, but is there a way of, with a bit of rain around tomorrow afternoon here, of potentially bowling them out in 3 hours?
You never know. I've seen so many different scenarios here at the ground, especially with overcast conditions. I think it could play in our hands. Hopefully the wicket also starts taking turn, because I think on the ends it is a bit drier, and brings Harmy and Critch into the game as well. Yeah, don't know what the plan is tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll maybe try and rack up a few more as quick as possible, and then stick them in and hopefully have a result in our favour.
Thanks a lot, Dean. Thank you.
What's it like? I mean, you obviously haven't batted for a while. I mean, you have the whole of August off from back home or whatever.
Yeah, it's not long enough. Yeah.
But I mean, that's a long time to be out of it, and then to be able to bat for 98 overs, I think it was.
Yeah, you would view it that way. I don't see it that way. I thought came in nice and fresh. Obviously, the body it loses its fitness a little bit, so your body has to take some time to get used to batting a long period of time. Yeah, I think I had three nets or 2 nets since my return from my visit back home. But I've always felt that a break is needed, especially with the county schedule as it is. It's quite full on and a little bit ruthless at times on players. And even on batsmen, you need a bit of a break from the game. And I've always felt, with experience, I need time away from the game just to keep the hunger going. Otherwise, you just get into a rut and you go through the motions, and you don't really have time to process and try and work things out. So yeah, it was a nice break, 3 and a bit weeks, and then back at the grindstone, and it's almost like it rejuvenates a bit of hunger.
I mean, obviously you can do that now at your age. If you're a younger player and you've got to think about either the One Day Cup or the 100 and T20. Well, you obviously played T20, but you know, later stages of T20. You know, you've got the benefit of your age to be able to do that.
Yeah, well, experience on my side. I think I know what I need right now. I don't see it really changing. I love time away from the game. Again, it ties in with the hunger and the will to come back and still put in massive performances. As a younger kid, just play cricket. We do have quite a few younger guys in our side, and playing cricket is their best place to learn and grow. So yeah, it's a balance between things, but I think you've got to earn that right as well in your career to potentially have a decision to take time away from the game and then come back for the right reasons. But it's obviously a complementary basis. I'm not doing it just to have a holiday. There was no such thing back home, I can tell you that. but it comes with the territory, with the time that I've played in the game. It's been quite a long journey, and I think I know what I need to come back and be the best version that I can be of myself for the side.
And you obviously say that it hasn't been easy. Well, not easy going back home, but how's it been sort of coping with twins and things?
That's it's definitely life changing. I'll tell you that. There wasn't a lot of downtime. Unfortunately, life has become one of a very unselfish way. It's everything that I do now is going towards them, which is quite cool and exciting. I mean, I'm 38 years old. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I think I can handle the different phases of life now. Yeah, it's life changing. One can only understand once you're going through it. So for me, there was no time off back home. It was all hands on deck when I got in, and yeah, it was 3.5 weeks of everyday graft, which is something that I'm obviously not used to. But with my age and experience, I kind of understand the other side now.
How important is it with sort of you came back into a relegation fight, sort of the position in the league? How important was it to score runs in that situation?
Irrespective of the situation, one always wants to go out and perform. This game doesn't just give you the results. You got to go out and really work your backside off to try and get runs in my favour. So yeah, it's always important for me to contribute with the bat. I'm the senior batter in that team, and I need to step up. And again, the game doesn't just guarantee that you're going to go out and score runs, because that's always something that I'm striving to do. And I want to get this team into a winning position. But yeah, I think we've actually played really good four-day cricket of late. It's nice to be in the position that we are today. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can have a result in our favour.
We sort of talked before this about the game you played out the press box. How did you sort of find the mood coming back? Because you mentioned there's a lot of young guys and there is a lot of pressure on you guys, the team. How did you sort of find the mood when you returned?
That's a good mood. I think the way the guys ended off the 50 over comp was brilliant. I think it was 5 games winning streak for them. So I think that always boosts morale. Cricket is such a funny game that it doesn't matter how your personal performance are going, but if your team's winning, it's always going to be so much better. So yeah, I think everything's just dovetailed from the 50 over comp with those wins that Essex were able to have, and almost like rejuvenate our season. It's only 3 games, but it's 3 massive games for us. We don't want to be in the position that we are wherever we are on the log. It's not really what we used to as a side. So yeah, it's always nice to come back into a team in good spirits and good hopes.
Perfect.